What a finish. Falcon and the Winter Soldier is the MCU's second attempt at the television game, and to just be specific with that, obviously they've had things like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Cloak and Dagger, The Runaways come out, but these are TV series that are more geared towards setting up those movies and building that universe. So these are really important properties for them compared to the 8 seasons of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. there are. But WandaVision hit pretty well. Every character is going to be a little bit different, so this show is likely to have a little bit more success because of its groundedness. The soldiers, the spies, guns, things like that, things that we've seen on TV that we can kind of relate to. I think the best way for me to provide a unique review of the show is to talk about my personal experience from start to finish. Let's be honest, you can find dozens of positive reviews of this show, diving into the nitty-gritty of what made the show good and its flaws, but if I talk about my personal experience with it, I can hopefully give you something that's unique. I did not like the premise of the show in 2019. Dial it back to April of 19 and we're back to what is easily hands down the most important cinematic event of all time. A lot happened in Avengers Endgame. In the final minutes of the film, we see old retired Captain America hand over the iconic shield to Sam Wilson. It's a beautiful and exciting moment showing the trust and brotherhood between two characters. It's a literal and metaphorical passing of the torch of one iconic character to another. For people of color, for Black Marvel fans, it's a sign of good faith of what's to come. The same month, the TV show Falcon and the Winter Soldier gets confirmed, and later a teaser plot synopsis is revealed. Paraphrase, it stated that the show was going to be about the idea, the symbol, mantle of Captain America, and who gets to determine who Captain America is. It felt like it was going to be a show about Sam Wilson having to earn the title of Captain America and fighting against the forces that didn't want him to be. Now, strangely, the show in its current state is still partially about that, but when I read that in 2019, I was upset. As a black man and a Marvel fan, I thought to myself, why? In my mind, the moment he was handed the shield from the OG himself, that was it. It wasn't until an episode or two into the show that I began to understand that the passing of the torch wasn't an uphill battle for Sam Wilson to prove himself, but a struggle against ideals and identity. We have to applaud the billion-dollar franchise for taking steps to ground itself in reality. Shield-wearing superheroes don't exist in our world, but our problems exist in a superhero world, and that's pretty awesome. I took a different approach than Wanda. I didn't watch this week to week and binged it all at once, and honestly, I don't regret that. Falcon and the Winter Soldier does what it's supposed to do for a high-budget Marvel TV show featuring the set of characters we have. It's got action, an interesting but easy story to follow, a little comedy, tie-ins, and signature moments. These elements often make MCU properties critically acclaimed with some sort of specific element that makes it unique. For example, the performance of a lead actor, a well-written villain, or the fact that it's a team-up. You get so much with Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Bucky dealing with his past and just watching these gut-wrenching scenes play out. The fallout of Sharon Carter, seeing that not everyone who helps out the good guys has a happy ending. Carly's entire character, understanding where she is coming from but knowing she's on an increasingly dark path. John Walker's time with the shield. There is so much #NotMyCaptain going on that a lot of people miss an extremely well-written character. I can't think of anyone like this in the MCU who is trying so hard to do the right thing, but just getting clearly pushed beyond his limits. He's killing a man in one scene and attempting to save hostages in the next. There's honestly too much to talk about. I'm surprised that they fit it all into 6 episodes. And then there's Sam's entire dilemma with the shield, knowing the possible implications of a black man holding the shield. The words, like it belongs to someone else, isn't purely just about Steve Rogers literally owning the shield for years, but a clear mismatch based on the racist history of the United States. A big part of the existence of comics is to be in a reality that's not your own, and escape from it. Falcon and the Winter Soldier brings important aspects of our reality and deals with it in real time. This isn't Superman punching Nazis, this is younger black men having conversations with older black men, sharing their experiences with one another, asking hard questions, providing strong revelations. Falcon and the Winter Soldier is great because it provided you everything you're supposed to have in an MCU property. And then it went the extra mile. It made the passing of the torch to Sam Wilson a relatable journey in which the color of his skin held so much weight. Although moments like "you didn't think Lamar's life mattered" isn't the best delivery, it does get to the point immediately. The best part of the show happens in the credits. Not the post-credit scene, not when Sam dons his new suit, not when the blood is dripping off the shield. The best part of the show is in the final episode in the credits. When you watch the words Falcon and Winter Soldier change to Captain America and the Winter Soldier. Not Black Captain America, not Sam Wilson Captain America, Captain America. Because that's who he is. It's subtle yet powerful. It's more than simple validation. It's more than representation. It's about an end to one journey and the start of another. Well done. 10 out of 10.